winners win and losers lose. So what does your schedule look like outside of your 9 to 5? Right. And then if you don't have a 9 to 5, what does your schedule look like? What are the gaps like in your day? Like, what does that look like? Like, what time are you going to bed? What time are you waking up? What time is business? How much time you're spending on TV, right? How much time you're spending on developing yourself? How much time are you putting to the things that are necessary to get to where you need to go, right? Because right now, wherever you need to go, you may be putting in, like ET said, you may be putting in 2 hours, 3 hours for the level that you're on, but the next level requires 3.5 or 4 hours. So are you putting in that time in that work that's necessary to go to the next level of where you need to be? And again, that looks like something different for everybody, but this is also now how I want to break it down. And I want to focus on this concept. In the video, they said winners win and losers lose. So I want to focus on today, like, what does winning look like? And what are those key points? So the first key point I want to bring at for winners, that winners focus on solutions. Losers focus on problems, right? So you already know that we're always going to be faced with adversity, and there will always be problems coming up. But are we blaming other people and focusing on those problems? Or are we asking ourselves, hey, how do I get out this problem? How do I solve this problem? Who do I need to interact with to solve this problem? Because again, winners focus on problems, losers focus on winners focus on solutions, losers focus on problems. The next thing is that winners own their mistakes and learn from them. Losers blames others and makes excuses. So when you make a mistake, are you learning from that mistake? Or are you blaming others and making excuses, setting it aside, always saying, oh, it's his fault, her fault. This should have happened, that should have happened. Right? We have to take ownership of the things that are going on with our business, our work, our progress, our kids, our life, our weight, our health, our mindset shift. And that's the reason why we're here. The third thing is winners set goals. Losers fear goal setting. See, a lot of us don't like to set goals because then we don't want to keep those promises to ourselves and let ourselves down. But we have to set goals and make them big. Make them so big that they scare you. And then reverse engineer that thought on, okay, what does achieving this goal look like by day, by week, by month, by year? And steadily start setting the path to successfully achieving that goal. Next thing, winners are not above performing any task, regardless of how small. I'm going to read that again. Winners are not above performing any task, regardless of how small. Losers view certain tasks and responsibilities as beneath them. Never feel like you're too big to pick up a piece of paper off the floor because it's not your responsibility. Don't feel like, oh, it's the janitor's job to mop the floor. Like, nothing should be beneath you that you feel as you have to tell other people to do it. Because you have to remember too that leaders lead from the front and leaders lead by doing. So are you willing to do the work you're trying to tell other people to do? Right? Next thing is that, and this is a really big one, and this is something that I've been talking with people I've been coaching lately, is that winners take care of their health and their fitness as a priority. Losers make an effort, but when instant gratification is not attained, they deviate back to their losing ways. And you have to remember too, like, Unfortunately, and I know it may not be for everybody, but we're talking about in general, like your job, if you work a 9 to 5, is not worried about your health. They're not worried about your fitness. They're not worried about your blood sugar. They're not worried about, your mindset. They're focused on the work you do between 9 to 5. What's happening internally or outside of their doors, unfortunately, is not their problem. So with taking care of your health mentally and physically, you're taking care of you first. So I would say this, especially to the men, right? Because we're big babies. I'm not going to lie. We're big babies. Is that take care of yourself. Like if you feel something unusual, a pain going on or anything, go get checked out. Go talk to somebody. Go talk to abuela, right? Your grandmother, get the old remedy or anything like that. But make sure you're taking care of yourself. Next thing is that winners understand that consistency is the only way to achieve a successful outcome. Losers expect to achieve results and desires outcome overnight. So ET said it, or somebody said it in the videos that no, it wasn't ET, it was somebody else, but they said success is a slow drip. And I know we're thirsting for success. We're thirsting for that $1 million. We're thirsting for that promotion, but it's a slow drip. But as you're waiting for that cup to be filled to go to that next level, what are you doing right now and being consistent about it in every area, right? It's not just oh, I'll do it today and I'll do it next week. That's not consistent. Consistent is, hey, if you promise yourself, not other people, if you promise yourself, I'm going to work out or walk, let's say walk a mile every day. If you skip a day, know that you have to start back from the beginning. Once you skip a day, it's about consistency. And it's about, even if you don't feel like doing it, you have to do it, because that promotion will go to the next person who's consistent. You may be better for them, better than them, than the person, right? That next person who is starting a business may pass you, and it's not because they're better, it's because they're consistent in their actions. So really, when you look at the time, your timing, and looking at your week, are you being consistent on the things you said you was going to do? Another thing, winners explore different strategies when something does not go as planned. And I'll tell you this quick story around this, right? And I heard this from somebody, it's not my story, but and I'll say this. So my father was in the military. And one thing they teach you in the military is they set this big plan on how they're going to execute something, right? Listen, we're going to fly down, we're going to drop down, we're going to sneak in, we're going to do this, X, Y, Z. And then when they teach them that, what they say is, forget everything I just told you. Is because nothing never go as planned. You have to know that. It may, stay the course somewhere, but somewhere there will always be a monkey wrench. So winners know how to take their experience and put in different strategies to execute what goes wrong. Because then on the other side of that, losers keep doing the same thing over and over and expect a different result, which is also called insanity, right? If you do the same things over and over, expecting a different result, you definitely look at the strategies. Next thing is, and this go back to scheduling yourself. Like winners plan and schedule their day. Losers fail to plan or schedule anything. I'm gonna repeat that one more time. Winners plan and schedule their day. Not their week, not their month, their year, their day. They know what they're doing throughout the day. And the best plan of action for this is do it the night before. Don't plan your day the day of. Plan your day the night before, so you're going into your day with a better understanding of, okay, between 6 and 8, I'm working out. Between 8 and 10, I'm doing this. Between 9:30 and 10, I'm on my mindset call. After work between 5 and 7, I'm picking up the kids. Like, know what your day is and schedule yourself. Let me see. I'll leave you with these last two things. Winners read books. Losers watch TV and spend all of their free time on social media. Read books. Read books. And if you don't want to read a book, listen to a book. Podcasts. Because whatever the answers you're looking for, I guarantee you there's a book on it, or there's a podcast on it. There's a YouTube on it. So spend more time leveling up yourself to where you want to be with the information that you lack of. Because we always got room to grow. Always got room to grow. And then the last thing I'll leave you with, ladies and gentlemen, is winners constantly expand the boundaries of their comfort zone. Losers stays within their comfort zone. Whatever you want to accomplish in life, it's outside of your comfort zone. So one thing, and this is how I translate it when I was in church yesterday, is that the pastor said, burn that bridge. Burn the bridge behind you, because God pushes you forward. He doesn't push you back. So I know when we're facing adversity, we tend to revert and go back to the things that we're used to, or the places that we're comfortable. But the pastor was like, light that match, burn that bridge, because when you burn that bridge, all you do is look forward. And I want you, ladies and gentlemen, to keep on looking forward, keep on going to the place that you want to be professionally and in business and in your personal life, for your health, your mind, your body, your soul, and everything in between. And with that being said, I love you guys. I'll give you 20 more seconds. The link is in the chat for the video that was on today. Go ahead today and be great. I love you all. If nobody have commended you today, give yourself a pat in the back, because you deserve it. You've been a great mother, great girlfriend, great wife, great husband, great uncle, great father. So go out and be great today. And don't forget, we'll be here on Wednesday and Friday, same times, 9:30 to 10. Have a great day.